This isn't exactly the video that I thought I was bringing you today. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the first part of this as we recorded it with Della's excitement about a deal that we found, but you're going to see soon that things go pretty south pretty quickly. And now we're just left wondering, is eBay giving us our $2,000 back?
Hey resellers, thanks for tuning in. Today, I have a proposition for my mom, and I need your help getting her on board.
Okay, Della, what is it? What is it that you think that you need?
Okay, I'm trying to get my mom to buy 10 pairs of shoes.
For you? It looks like you got plenty of shoes over here.
Not for me,
Okay.
for resell.
Okay. What kind of shoes do you want me to buy some?
They're Jordans. Jordan 1 mochas.
How much are the shoes?
We'd buy them for $199.
For all 10? For all 10 pair?
No, a piece.
$200 a piece for 10 pair of shoes.
Yes.
$2,000.
Yes.
In shoes.
Yes.
You're sounding funny. What's the deal here? Why would I do that?
We'd both make money, and you'd make a lot of money.
How much do you sell these for?
Like $550.
How? If they're you can get them for $199, but you can also sell them for $550.
Yeah.
Where did you find 10 pair?
On eBay.
You found 10 pair for sale on eBay for $199.
Yes.
Shipping?
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
Authenticity guaranteed by eBay.
Oh, because every pair of Jordans over $100 on eBay is authenticity guaranteed.
Yep.
Yeezys as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wait a minute. Where would we sell them at?
Like StockX or Goat.
I've never sold on StockX. Is it hard?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I buy from StockX. So.
Wait. Okay, so you're legitimately saying that we could buy the shoes for $199 a pair.
Yes.
And sell them for how much?
Like $550 a piece.
And what's StockX's fees?
Like 13%.
You sound like you've done your homework on this.
I have.
How much money do you have to invest?
$200, so I can buy a single pair of shoes.
Hey, okay.
And you'd have to buy the 9 other.
So I buy 9 pair.
Mm-hmm.
You buy a pair.
Yes.
How much do we stand to make per pair?
For every one that sells, you would make $200 and I would make $50.
So
We'd make $250 profit off every shoe.
So that's, you want to split it. Like I get my original $200 back plus $200. So I double my money and you make $50 every pair. That's like a finder's fee for finding the deal?
Mm-hmm.
What about the pair that you buy yourself?
I'd just get all that because I bought it myself.
Okay. So you turn your money into $200 into $900?
Yep.
And I turn my money, what's it going to cost? It's going to cost me $2,000 to invest, but in turn you're saying I would make $2,000. Well, I won't make $2,000 because there's only 9 pair of shoes for me to invest in. So I'm going to make $1,800.
It's $1,800 more than you had before.
I don't know. $2,000 is a lot of money, Dello.
It's a lot of money to be made, though. I need a car, Mom.
I need a car.
We can both get a car. I mean, I need to sell some more, but we can be reseller buddies together.
What do you think we have to lose here?
Nothing.
$2,000? I mean, you have $200 to lose and I have $2,000 to lose.
No, we're not losing anything. Just making it.
You would invest all the reseller money you have right now? Your whole account?
All of it.
You're that confident that these shoes are going to sell?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's Christmas time. Everyone just got money. Everyone's going to be spending their money.
Have you checked the sell-through rate on these?
Don't know what that means.
Do you know how many pair have sold?
This month, like 170 have sold.
On StockX?
Yes, this month.
In that size?
Size 10. Okay.
Is there a lot currently listed?
Under $600, there's only like 6-7 pairs.
6 sold. Wait, 174 sold, and not too many listed under $600 right now.
No. We'd own the market. People would buy them through us. We'd be the mocha moderator.
I've never sold on StockX though. Like, this could be a learning experience.
It's worth it.
You think they'd sell fast within the month of January?
Maybe.
I don't know, you guys. It does look like it could be a good opportunity, and I do agree that he deserves at least a finder's fee on it. $50, well, that's not too bad. What is that? $25? That's 20%. Basically, we would split it 80-20 would be the split, because I would keep $200 of the profit, he would keep $50.
I'd rather it be a 50-50, but you know.
he wants to keep like $1,250 and me keep $1,250. But I explained to him, like, if it's most of the risk is coming to me, while he found it, there's only so much being said of finding a good deal. Having the money to invest in a good deal isn't another thing altogether. And he's found good deals in the past, but not really had the capital to invest in it. So this could be some working capital for him to be able to start flipping shoes the way that he really wants to. And he is willing to invest all $200 of his current reselling money. Now, the reselling money that he has right now, he's actually earned from listing, photographing, selling things out of his own bedroom. So he really started from nothing. And so if he could start from nothing and essentially get to $900, he's not even really, you know, allowed to work. He's 15 years old, so he can't go get a job anywhere. It could really show you that anybody could do this reselling thing. I mean, he started with literally things that were in the bottom of a toy box. So show me the shoes you got for Christmas. We want to see them. We want a shoe tour here.
My dad got me the University Blue Jordan 1s.
Those are sweet.
Got them from Goat. They smell so good. Mom got me the MX Oats. The Yeezy MX Oats.
Nice. These look like funfetti cake. Look at that.
Really nice. Oh, crispy. Oh.
Oh, you said crispy.
Oh, man.
I got those on eBay, by the way.
Yep. Last year I got these.
Okay, these are a year old and you wear these. How often do you wear these? Would you say you wear these? Look at this. Shoe tree.
Very, very often I wear
You wear these at least once a week.
More than that.
More than once a week. Look at the bottom of these shoes.
Look at that. The comparison. That with how they came.
He wears these more than once a week, but comes home with a toothbrush and cleans these shoes.
Yes.
And then what else you got?
With my Christmas money last year, I bought, oh, let me take my shoe pill out. I bought the Yeezy 380, I want to say that it's the mist colorway.
And look at the bottom of these. How often you wear these?
I wear these same as my 350s.
About once a week.
I need to clean these ones. Yeah, I bought these. I'm about to buy the belugas, the reflective belugas with my Christmas money this year. Then I just have 3 pairs of NMDs. These ones. My running shoes and my Vans.
You really think we should do this deal, huh?
We should. As much as I want a pair of mochas, I'd want that $900 more. So we should do it.
I don't know, you guys. That sounds like an awful crazy thing, but there is definitely money to be made there. So do I do it? Do I pull the trigger? Do I order all 10 pair that this guy has for sale? Okay, so before we think about pulling the trigger, here's how the numbers break down. Essentially, there are 10 pair of shoes. Della wants to buy 1 pair for $200 and is asking us to buy the remaining 9 pair for $200. So our buy-in would be $1,800. His would be $200. If the shoes sell for $550, which is currently $25 below the cheapest pair available on StockX, then we would all set to profit like $250. It's like $260 something per pair. That is after cost of goods is taken out, after StockX fees is taken out, and after the cost of shipping to StockX, which I'm sure that the seller probably has to pay that, but I'm not positive. So we could take our $1,800 and double it and make $1,800 more. And then he would take his $200 and essentially turn that initial $200 into like $450 plus the other money that he would make, because he would get $50 a pair on the next remaining 9 pairs. So turn his $200 into $900. So we would take $1,800 and turn it into $3,600. I think that's how it breaks down. Comment below, let me know what you would do. Okay, so we ordered the shoes on Christmas Day. It is now January 5th. This seller did say that they had a 5-day handling time, and in addition to that, the shoes would have to be authenticated, so they would have to send them to the authenticator, probably in Vegas, and then they would send them to us. So even though we ordered them on December 25th, we did not anticipate to get the shoes until January 14th. However, this is where it gets interesting. I sent the seller a message because it doesn't even show that the seller has shipped the shoes to the authenticator. And I said, when will these ship? but I got a really interesting message back from eBay. Let me just show you guys. Okay, so this is the message that I get when I try to message the seller. Sorry, messaging is turned off for sneakers covered by authenticity guarantee. Learn more here. Okay, so I'm actually not allowed to message the seller? So today I decided I had a little bit of extra time and I would go ahead and just reach out and call eBay. So I called eBay. I spoke with a representative who pulled up the order. He was able to determine that a shipping label has never been created for these shoes. That really comes as no surprise to me, but I was more interested in knowing why I'm not allowed to message the seller. So Mike put me on hold, and while I waited, he was on the phone with the authenticity department. When he returned from the hold, Mike told me that the seller had actually blocked messaging from me. Now this part did shock me, and I asked Mike, so it has nothing to do with the authenticity guarantee program. This seller has actually been able to block messaging from me, and he said yes. I told Mike that I do more selling than buying on eBay, and that I tell other people how to sell on eBay on my YouTube channel. Then I wanted to ensure that I was getting the details right for the purpose of this video. I asked him again, are you sure that the seller has blocked messaging from me? Because it's been my experience in the past that if you have a transaction, especially an open transaction with somebody, you're not able to block messaging from them. I explained to Mike that we had a second order out, that this $995 purchase from my account was not the only one with this seller. Because we ordered the shoes on Christmas Day and most debit cards have online purchasing limits, we weren't able to call the bank and get any of our limits raised, so we did the transaction on 2 separate accounts with 2 separate cards. Mike told me that although today is the 5th, I won't be able to call back until the 12th to get my money back, at which time eBay will open a case on my behalf. So on the 12th, I won't even be receiving my money back. It looks like eBay could have $2,000 of my money for about a month before anything happens about it. Mike asked for the order number for the second purchase that was made on my husband's account, and he noted the same information on it as well. That way, when we call back in another 7 days, we will be able to move forward with both transactions, and eBay will know that the seller has not mailed out the shoes and that we've attempted to reach them about it. And hopefully at that time, they'll be able to open the case. But after a case is opened, you know as well as I do, the seller has time to respond, and then you have to ask eBay to step in. I'm fully anticipating it being 30 days or longer that eBay will be holding $2,000 of our money. Because I do more selling than buying on eBay, I am fully aware how eBay protects the buyer and almost always sides with the buyer. But I'm a little surprised to see the protection isn't better than what it is on this particular transaction, especially being such high dollar amounts. So when I got off the phone with Mike, I asked my husband if he would try to message the seller from his account and see if his messages were in fact blocked as well. Sure enough, when Drew checked, he's not able to message the seller either. However, he gets the same error message that it's because of eBay's authenticity guarantee program and not because the seller has turned off any messages. So he actually followed the web page that comes up on that message, and sure enough, in the eBay authenticity guarantee program, it says you will not be able to message the seller. Why can't I message the seller after I purchase my shoes? Messaging capability is turned off at the point of purchase, at which time your shoes are routed to our authentication facility and all tracking information and notifications are available on the eBay platform. So now I'm super curious, which is it, Mike? Did the seller block us and turn off all correspondence, or is eBay not allowing me to reach out to the seller? And if eBay doesn't allow me to reach out to the seller, why don't the eBay representatives know this policy? It always kind of shocks me how when folks have to reach out to eBay's customer support, they aren't aware of most of the eBay policies. But I have a way that we can find out. This actually isn't the only purchase that we've made recently through eBay's authenticity guarantee program. Currently, I have another pair of shoes en route to us. My son has bought another pair of Yeezys on eBay, and they have already been shipped to the authentication department. They have authenticated them, and now they're being sent to me. But let's see what happens when I reach out to the seller. I'll just send a simple message, since this really has nothing to do with them, and just say, thanks again, I received confirmation that the shoes are authentic. Or maybe I won't even include the word authentic in case that throws up a flag. I'll just send a message to them that says, thanks again, can't wait to get the shoes. That sounds simple, right? And we'll see if eBay, in fact, will not allow me to message the seller. Okay, here are the other pair of shoes. We'll hit more actions, contact the seller. Okay, I've just written, thanks again, can't wait to get these shoes, God bless. We're about to find out at the same time whether or not I can message the seller. Oh, sorry, messaging is turned off for sneakers covered by authenticity guarantee. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, since this person selling the Nikes is clearly a scammer, it's possible that they blocked messaging as well. But clearly this is an eBay policy that you're not allowed to reach out to a seller after you buy shoes through the authenticity guarantee program. So through eBay's new authenticity guarantee program on high dollar shoes, it's clear that they're trying to compete in the ranks of GOAT and StockX and all of the major shoe collection selling sites. But I've made purchases on GOAT before, and I can tell you that this would never fly over there. There's no way that GOAT would make me wait 2 weeks allowing the seller not to ship the shoes and then tell me to wait 1 more week before they even started the process of refunding my money. eBay, if you're watching this, you have so far to go. Guys, although $100, $200, $500 for a pair of shoes can seem like a lot to us, it is small potatoes in the grand scheme of sneaker collecting. People are willing to spend thousands of dollars on one pair of shoes. If eBay is going to compete in this market, they have to revise this. Now, we're patient people. I'm willing to wait another week and then contact eBay and update you guys and let you know what happened. But I'm also aware that at this point, I could just contact my payment provider and tell them to put a stop payment. I could do a payment dispute on this. If you run into this type of a situation and you're not able to wait, say $2,000 of your money waiting for a month before you can access it is a lot. I feel like eBay almost owes me interest on this. I know that Dell is going to be disappointed when he understands that we're not getting the shoes because, as you guys know, he put up $200 of his own money just to secure a pair that he could sell himself, and he was going to reap the dividends of the entire sale, and we were giving him a percentage and a portion of that. Essentially, he was going to turn his $200 into $900. So I know he'll be disappointed, but more than anything, again, I'm disappointed in eBay. I'm disappointed in the way that they're handling this. Now, I've actually made purchases through eBay's authenticity guarantee program in the past. I've bought several pair of shoes through this program, and I've never had any problems at all. We were well aware that since these shoes were marketed so much under the current market value, that things could be a little sketch. So I'm not heartbroken about it, and I can tell you that typically things don't go this way. This is an outliner problem, but so is scamming in general. And without the protocols in place to deal with scammers, eBay is really opening themselves up to a wealth of problems. There are a few things I've been thinking about this particular transaction and the seller. I think that a lot of careful consideration went into exactly how the seller set this up. Think about it. They have a 5-day handling time. That immediately buys them 5 days. The shoes are being shipped through eBay's authentication program, which buys them more time because typically I would not have purchased something on Christmas Day that doesn't show to arrive to my house until January 14th. But because eBay authentication was the middleman, that allows longer ship time. Now, any eBay seller would know that you can't really open a case for item not received until the date has passed at which you were promised to have received that item. So they bought themselves the initial 5 days plus the initial 2 shipment times all the way to January 14th. At this point, you're probably asking yourself the same question I'm asking myself. What happens if they've already shut down the PayPal account or debit card or bank account that these funds were actually processed and deposited into? I happen to know that eBay offers a buyer protection, and PayPal certainly offers a buyer protection, which is who I did this transaction through. So I'm not concerned about not getting my money back. It's just a hassle that you would have to do all of this. But I can't help but wonder exactly what is the scam. If the seller knows that eBay is going to get their money back from them, I have to think that they're shutting down those accounts. There has to be some way that the seller still benefits from this and still retains that money. $1,000 at a time, multiple transactions. I mean, I am one of many buyers on the eBay platform. If I've already had $2,000 worth of sour transactions through the eBay authenticity guarantee program, then how many thousands of dollars has eBay had to swallow because of their own faulty program? I'll keep you guys updated. I'll let you know what happens. Hey, you know what? Who's to say that sometime between now and 7 days from now on the 12th, you know, the shoes may arrive. The shoes may get shipped out. You never know. Let's just give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I would honestly much rather this situation end that way versus this sad scam story that I'm telling you about right now. And I know that some of you are probably wondering, Rachel, as an eBay seller, why are you scaring people away from eBay? And I'm not. I have told you I have had more transactions go right than wrong through this program, but there are simply some things that eBay needs to fix. And I know eBay watches our videos, and I'm hoping that one of them may watch this video. Maybe they'll read the comments below and you guys can also let them know what you think. But here are the ways that I think that they could improve this program. Number one would be keeping a clear line of communication between the buyer and the seller. One of the best things about eBay is the ease of use in communicating between buyer and seller. Platforms like Poshmark just don't allow that. In fact, you have to go comment on the item or make a bundle. There is no messaging back and forth. And for that to be a social platform, that's always been very odd to me. But the ease of use and being able to just communicate on eBay, so long as you're not, trading information or trying to work out a deal outside of the platform, has always been one of the staple and trademarks of the app and of the platform that I think is so wonderful. So why in the world, when spending thousands of dollars with the seller, should that be shut off? Another thing I think they could do is, if the seller has not shipped the item, if a shipping label has still yet to be created within their specified window of handling time, in this case 5 days, the buyer should be able to cancel the order. If the item has not shipped, I should be able to cancel that order through no ding or no fault of mine. The need to wait and open a case after 17 days beyond the purchase date, to me, is just ludicrous. That is crazy, eBay, that you would hold someone's money for that long. But it's okay. It's all a learning experience for us. And sometimes when we deal with really, really bad sellers, it shows us, when we're on the buying side, how to be a better seller. That handling time means so much. If you have 1 day handling time, ensure your packages are sent out within that 1 day. If you have 2 day handling time, get on it and get those packages out, because your buyer is so excited for the item that they just spent their hard-earned money on, and they just want it in their hot little hand. The faster you can ship an item out to someone, the better mood they're going to be in when they finally get it. Because at this point, when these shoes are, if they were to arrive next week, I would still be salty when I open them. You don't want the buyer to have a salty taste in their mouth when they're opening your package, especially a used item. They will find fault somewhere in that item and a reason to return it if they're just salty enough. So I'll update you guys. I will next week, and I'll let you know after contacting eBay again, which is going to mean another phone call with them. I'll let you know what they say. They say on the 12th I can open a case, and I suppose that's exactly what I will do. Again, if I were going to handle this situation differently, I could absolutely just get a hold of my payment provider and put a stop payment on it or a dispute. But I know that eBay would just throw their hands up immediately and give you the money. I feel like that's involving more people into a situation where I'm either gonna get the shoes or get my money back. I don't, at the end of the day, think that I'm going to lose $2,000. It just blows my mind that this is the way that it's being handled, especially with a seller. When Mike first answered the phone, he said, "I see you've had an account since 2007. Thank you so much for being such a trusted member of our community." And so the seller that I'm dealing with just opened their account and has 0 feedback. So it just blows my mind. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. It's not the video I anticipated putting out. I was hoping that I would be able to update you guys after we sold these shoes and tell you about this great flip that my son found. And kudos to him. He did still find a really good flip, and he's still looking for sneakers that will be able to flip for a profit. I love his entrepreneurial mindset. So big thumbs up to him. Feel free to encourage him in the comments, and I'll let him know what you guys said, because although this didn't work out well, I don't want that to thwart his ideas for potential profits in the future. I appreciate that he's, trying to save up for a car on his own and is willing to spend his own money, and invest in ways to make money. Thank you so much for watching. As always, God bless you guys, and remember, treat your business like your business.
All right.